Here, 'cause I gotta do one more thing.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get up. Here to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Second down, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And some space here. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing, Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And past the 30 down to about the 27. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Well, that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football, because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering what's going to go bad for your team.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. This from 44 yards out, left hash.
Oh my gosh. Well, I know not to kick no more. I'm going to tell you that one.
And this will remain a
I know not to kick no more.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the
so you know what that means, right?
away just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
defense, and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. This is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 32 yards. And the Eagles. This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks.
And he will go down, a Cowboys sack.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And this one brought in by Gathers. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down. But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Prescott. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Oh, my God. Another one. Man.
Josh Jackson. And a
You know what? You gonna wait. I'm gonna roll me a blunt on that shit. And I'm saying it live on air. This bitch can play by itself for a minute. Cause word up. I was throwing to my man underneath on the slant pattern. This shit shot the bench way over here to the fucking right.
Okay, it's a game. Relax. Getting your blood pressure worked up for nothing.
The Packers offense now
playing by itself for a minute.
onto the field.
Try to get ready
Opening
for
drive
it.
ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead the point, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep is Tavon Austin. Taken from just outside the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Nah, motherfucker, one of us gonna push the uncle button. Either I'm gonna get mad and quit, or either I'm gonna beat your ass. Plain and simple.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Prescott now from the 50. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Second down throw for Prescott. Find his man on the outside. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Prescott now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Again to Elliott. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, Elliott a 1st down and more. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Now the try here for the point after. Point after up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a first down. It's Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 30 yards there.
Bring it here, bud.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Where's that adapter?
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second.
Unplug the charger. Unplug the right here. Just unplug the charger right there.
Low battery. Low battery.
That's going to inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And that is incomplete. A third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half works, it was the bottom half that was in question.
Would have been a decently long field goal from here, but instead they're going to go for They decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. Give him 12 yards on that one, and earns him a fresh set down. Timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now Jones. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And they will stop him after a fairly level pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us seconds to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. This Cowboy defense trying to hold them out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Off to their big tight end. And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Man, I'm coming. Hold on.
So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt.
Just in case that dumb motherfucker try to go for a fake.
No good, and this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
He missed that shit? Oh, I'm late. I'll look at it later.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep. This is caught at the 20. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Flush to his right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Remember when I was discussing with you earlier about opening up the playbook?
He is.
Watch this one. I guarantee this is a play you've never seen.
Second down, Prescott. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball
Have you ever
free
seen that one?
and brings up third down.
No, I have
Once you
not.
get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to
What
run
is
through.
it?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Prescott from the gun. Hard throw, incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Out to his left. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Rodgers. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On the counter, Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Partner, I think the easy thing now would be to just abandon the run and start throwing the football at all costs. But I've been in so many games.
Can't do that because of this using glitches.
Doesn't work running the ball. And then something pops, and now you get something going.
Ball go where it wanted to
Just
when it
abandon
wanted.
your game plan this early in the 2nd half.
See, you ain't got her to save your ass right now from the words that I'm about to give you. Like I said, either one of us gonna quit, or either I'm gonna beat your ass.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Damn. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And he finds his man. That's Butler. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. The give is to Elliott. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Somebody call this so being mad, but I don't give a shit.
Defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And
take Dak out, motherfucker. I used to know.
More scoring. This feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Hey.
I told you, you got it. Damn.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
You lucky she saved you.
Please, baby, please, baby, please. You heard that song before?
I ain't fucking with you.
The Cowboys on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So
man, it's only third quarter. Shut up.
Keep moving and keep grinding clock.
To throw is Prescott. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Prescott from the gun on third. And hauled in by Gathers. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he slides to avoid the hit. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Prescott now in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Prescott. Big hookup. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. The extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Nine words. 9 words. You gonna give me, can I give them 9?
Go ahead, baby.
It ain't looking good for the home team.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. Gets past 1 man. And now running right through it. Now the Packers get set to go. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at about the 32.
Hey, 626.
Now Rodgers. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Geronimo Allison the target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. On the crossing route, complete. It's Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain at 21 yards. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Rodgers. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
You almost crashed your dad's car.
Intercepted. If it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
The Packers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. And Adams has it.
Oh, I missed the hit.
With that catch, he goes over.
Tried to take his damn head off. That was my problem.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. To throw is Rodgers. To throw again.
Thank you.
Here's one that's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Oh, he shifts past him. And nothing but dead right ahead. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. That's a...
Well, shit, I quit too, damn. Have me at 0.